So what I'm going to talk to you about now is just the foods that you'll be taking in and how to have a balanced diet. So first we're going to talk about the carbohydrates that you'll be intaking, and it's one of the most important sources of energy for your body. It's the sugar. It contains sugar, starch, fibres and fruits, grains and vegetables. That's where you will find the carbohydrates. It's a macronutrient, meaning it's one of the main three ways for your body to obtain energy and calories. Another good way to find carbohydrates is in grains, fruits and vegetables such as pasta, spinach, apples, slices, and they all provide carbohydrates. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about fat, and fat is a rich source of energy. Although the fat is made up of building blocks called fatty acids, these are classified as saturated. The saturated fats are the better fats, and all those types of fat they provide a number of calories, and it can encourage gain weight. Consuming too much energy-dense food, such as butter, chocolate, etc., you will most likely be helping develop conditions such as heart disease and type 2 diabetes, or even cancer. Saturated fats, are the worst kind of fats. Contains fatty acids, is solid room temperature, and does come from animal food products, such as some examples of these are butter, pizza, chips, burgers, lard, meat fat, solids, shortening, palm oil, and coconut oil. So these fats tend to raise the level of cholesterol in the blood, which can lead to diabetes. The unsaturated fats are technically the better fats, although having too much can still be very, very lethal, as it can cause risk of it does have low cholesterol, but it can higher it, and it's one risk of heart disease. To get some unsaturated fats, you can just go and find some almonds, avocados, peanut butter, vegetable oils, walnuts, sardines, hazelnuts, and seeds. As I said again, unsaturated fats is often described as a good fat. What I'm going to talk about now is protein. Protein is a macronutrient that is essential to building muscle mass. It is commonly found in animal products, though it is also found in other sources, such as nuts. Protein helps rebuild the muscle that has been torn during exercise. It is basically the building block that fills the gaps where the muscle has been ripped or torn. Some examples of foods that contain protein are beef, tuna, salmon, eggs, Greek yogurt, and peanuts. The next one we're going to talk about is water. Water is essential for life, and in general you will need water to live a healthy life. It is important you get the healthy right amount of fluid in your body so you can be healthy. If you don't get enough fluid, then you might feel tired, you might get headaches and not perform at the best level in sport. The amount of fluid you need depends on many things, including the weather, how much physical activity you were doing, and your age. Drinking too much amounts of fluid is not helpful, and in rare cases can be dangerous. If you're passing urine frequently and urine is very pale, you may be drinking more than you need to, and need to how much you're drinking. Examples of this way you get water from fruit juices, smoothies, soft drinks, milk, coffee, and food, and drinking water itself. Next one we're going to talk about is fibre. Fibre comes from plants. There are no fibre in any meats, fish, or animal products, including dairy. Fibre is a complex carbohydrate, so it does, in a way, fit in with carbohydrates, but it's a lot more complex as it doesn't have the same roles as carbohydrates. But unlike other carbohydrates, which are broken down by the body to provide fuel in the form of glucose, fibre cannot be digested by the human body. High fibre food helps you fill up. Fibre is bulky and takes up space in our stomachs, leaving less room for foods with high calories, which will then eventually lead to not having to contain so much calories. Fibre is also well known for sustaining regular bowel movements and helping to prevent constipation, and as it stimulates the digestive system. Foods that contain fibre are broccolis, carrots, wheat, beans, and oats. Vitamins is the next one we're going to talk about, and there are two types of vitamins: fat-soluble and water-soluble. The fat-soluble are found mainly in fatty foods and animal products such as milk, dairy foods, eggs, butter, and liver. Your body needs these vitamins to work every day. This is because your body stores the vitamins in your liver and your fatty tissues for future use. So if you don't get it on daily intake, then there will be some stored over from another time that you've eaten from these vitamins. However, if you eat too much of these, they can become harmful, and you can lead to cancer or anything that will harm your body, because you'll get fat and you'll probably get obese. Water-soluble vitamins are the other sort of vitamin, and they are not stored in the body, so you need to get these more frequently than the other vitamins. If you have more than you need, your body will get rid of them when you urinate. These vitamins aren't generally harmful. However, this doesn't mean that having a large amounts are necessarily harmless, so they can still be harmful if you have too many. These vitamins are found in food such as fruit, vegetables, potatoes, grains, milk, and dairy food. The next one is going to be minerals. Minerals help build strong bones, teeth, and controlling body fluids inside and outside the cells, turning the food into food's energy. Minerals are found in foods such as cereals, including bread, fish, milk, and dairy foods, and meat, and vegetables, fruit, and nuts. Essential minerals include calcium and iron. Although there are not many other types of minerals that are important to a healthy diet. What I'm going to talk about now is the resting metabolic rate. The resting metabolic rate is the energy required by someone to stay alive with no activity. This will vary depending on the gender, muscle size, and age of each individual. Your metabolic rate balance could be affected because the intake of calories could be more than what you need for a daily intake, and the food will be stored as fat. If you don't exercise, then the fat will turn to weight, and you'll soon eventually gain weight and from fat. You need to intake the right amount of calories for energy for the activity you'll be doing. For example, the average 20-year-old male needs approximately 1,800 calories for a stable resting metabolic rate. The 20-year-old female needs approximately 1,500 calories for a stable metabolic rate. If they don't get this, then the muscles will tend to eat away, and you will tend to lose muscle. So